Com check. Do you read me, Commander?
Loud and clear.
Good. We'll start our push. We'll try to make it to the AA guns, but it might be up to you to finish the job. And Commander, if you see any way to undermine their defenses, we could definitely use the help.
Sounds good. Before we jump in, do we have level ups? We do. Pistols. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. And we'll throw one into tactical armor. Garros, 6 points. Armor, sniper rifles, give them the big sniper damage. Rex. Shotgun damage. Fantastic. Check your gear real quick. I guess fine. Your sniper. Armor X seems really bad for what it is. Striker 9 though. Was it? I don't know what's the Hammer X, the Hammer 9 rather. Striker 9's pretty good. Right, yeah. Striker it is. Combat Sensor 3. 8 level detection and 15% max accuracy. Yes. Certainly have that. Sledgehammer rounds 9. Absorption. High explosive rounds? Hell yeah. Okay, so we're gonna put Inferno rounds at. Wait, what's this? Damage rate of fire. Wait, can I scroll down on these? Oh, I can. Oh, weapon force, toxic damage. Massive increase in weapon overheating. Does look fun though. Well, it's a sniper. It's got shit overheat anyway, I think. Yeah. Basically just becomes a bolt action. Friction materials, heat damping. Good. More damage. 100% damage, heat absorption. I have a lot of those. Yeah, I don't know how much that's going to affect things. Fuck it, we can do this. See how that plays out for him. Under 7. Crossfire 7's better. Oh, have that. And we'll give you... Oh. Okay, seems good. Might give you better armor. It is. Got ablative coating 7 damage protection. 6 rather. Smash damage hardening physics threshold. What are we gonna put that on? What's his face? Give him that. And big boy shields, sure. Rex. Breaker 7. Think accuracy. Need heat sink. Certainly doesn't need accuracy. Of the Kovalyov. What have we got on you? Max accuracy. Heat absorption and what's this? Chemical rounds. Give you sledgehammer rounds and frictionless materials, maybe. More damage. Good damage and friction. Shotgun. Is good shotgun. Sokolov. And we'll give you weapon force and toxic damage. High explosive could be really funny on a shotgun. I kind of want to put it on one of my weapons though. Inferno rounds. Less accuracy, more damage. Yeah, sure. Some Inferno rounds on a shotgun seems reasonable. Sure, just more damage. And wait, can I have two of those? I can. Interesting. Better for this. Prodigy 7. Mercenary 5 is better than both of these for some reason. God knows why, but it is. Did I check your tool thing? I didn't. Logic arrest tool. Oh. Right, hang on. I need to check my weapons because function around 6. 37% damage versus synthetics, which has been pretty good so far. Weapon force, toxic damage. Yes, because it just sounds funny. Accuracy. Damage. Damping. Red extension is pretty good, to be honest. Sighting 3 though. Cam rail, even more damage. Yeah, I can't not have that. Question is, do we want sledgehammer rounds or explosive rounds? Let me try it and see what happens. Oops. Not bad, actually. I thought it was going to be a lot worse. Alright, what's the shotgun like? We've got hammerhead rounds, 30% yeah, weapon force. So we'll give it better weapon force and toxic damage. On knocking things over. High caliber barrel. More damage. Rate extension 6. Yeah, that's pretty solid. Just double check the shotgun. Oh, yeah. Slow fire rate, but I bet it hits like a truck. Alright, boys. I think we're ready. Let's go.
Shadow is on the ground. Repeat, Shadow is on the ground.
Fight.
Lieutenant Alenka with Igor team. Manovai, Teyato team. Move. Time to get some attention.
Delete your shields, because you don't need them.
Fire is coordinated on Monovai team. We can't reach the Geth turrets. They're out of range.
Stop it. Oh, that was rude. Stop it. Bye. I thought I shot you.
Got his new.
Communications disrupted. Currently have 260 items. You are nearing the 300 item limit. You'll be forced to salvage any new items you find once you reach this limit. Sell or salvage some items at your earliest convenience to avoid reaching this limit. Alright, well, give me a minute and let me scrap a bunch of stuff. Alright, inventory's been tidied up. Back to it. Do I have any little side quests? Must infiltrate Saren's base and destroy it completely. Captain Correa will assist with the diversionary strike to draw off most of the Geth. Try to slow the Geth defenses. Is this... Okay, yeah. Assisting Correa's team. The Geth community keep looking for opportunities to slow things. Okay, so just explore everything. Kill everything, break everything, all the usual stuff. Good. Go anywhere? Is this a dead end or what? That doesn't seem.
Something scrambled. They're targeting. You've got a shot. Lieutenant Alenko, take the heat up.
Oops.
Man of eye.
I think I just got to aim for body shots at that distance because not the best accuracy on this gun, but stupid assault drone.
They're calling SAT strikes. JNO, watch for comm stations. Alenko, can you see anything?
It will not protect you, I promise you. Rogan warrior. Dead. Eliminated. I want to be going this way. Oops. I want to just double check backwards in case there's something that we missed. Can we assume no? I'm just... No. Oh, hi. Oh, I love a high explosive pistol. Check this corner. If not, nothing here. Oh, I see enemies. Whoops. So much damage, it's fantastic. Alright, I think we're good. Come on, boys. Oh. Break that. Good to know. I'm nothing if not a team player. Underneath? Doesn't look like it.
Aircraft heading to perimeter stations to recharge. Bunker up before they come back.
Geth Destroyer. Where you at? Hi. See, there's an upper and a lower. Checking everything. Okay. Be favor, chill out. Stop it. Goodbye. Where'd he go? Anything good here? Nope. Keep going. Can I loot this? No. Upgrade kit. Don't mind if I do. In case. Refueling platform. Satellite uplink. Appears to be a dead end. I guess we'll hit the refueling platform. I did say something about the ship's refueling, right? I think I heard that. Mind. Geth flyers destroyed. Hell yeah. Don't need that either. Need that? No. It's good. I cleared it. That's clear, right? Okay, let's keep going. Pistol's so good now.
Air threat has not materialized. We may be getting some help from Shadow.
Don't mind. Can't hide from me. Someone dead? I can't tell. Where's his friend gone? Who's there? Hey, bud. Get rid of that. You don't need that. Door control panel. It's a healing thing, I think. Double check all this. Yoink. Okay, we're doing fine on Omnigel, just in case I need it.
Shadow team must be getting close. Hold the line, men. Hold the line.
We're getting there, don't worry. I wonder if you don't do these side jobs if they actually die. See, the way I'm looking at this character is, yes, he's an asshole, and for the most part, we're going to be an asshole, but we're still going to try and do the right thing, as well as kill a few other plebs along the way. Don't know how... I don't know if this is one big room, or just, like, separate rooms. Can I just... No. We've got to do one at a time.
We've got access to base security. We should be able to cut the alarms from here. Might even be able to trigger alarms on the far side of the base.
Do it.
It'll clear out the guards for us, but they might be too much for the Solarian teams to handle.
Actually, no, we're...
Just disable the alarms. We can handle any guards inside.
Say, we're blitzing through them. Plus, that's more XP for me. Pardon you? Stop it. Oops. Right. We're here, we might as well try the shotgun. It's not the shotgun. That's the shotgun. Seems to work quite well. He lost him. I just assumed that assume that he, like, got them killed or something, not that they just, like, changed side. Geth Juggernaut. Hi, how you doing? He dead? I think he's dead. He's fine. Break that just in case. +2 Medigel. Is he still in the ceiling? No, he's evaporated. Oh. Need to do anything with this? It's just a machine. Anything with this? Oh.
Hello? Is someone out there?
Oh. These are the men he lost. Can I get down there? I just talk to him? Investigate cell. Right, well, hang on a minute. Let me get down there. Don't do that.
Give a little ground, Lieutenant. We don't want them to bunker up. Draw them out.
What? Zip it, you. I can just plow through these nerds. Give me all the good stuff. How do I get downstairs? This is going upstairs. I want to get upstairs. Get downstairs. Oh. What the hell? Oh dear. Holy hell, that did some damage.
What is going on here? Where are the guards?
Wait,
Where
we're
is Sam?
friendly.
No, stay back. This is important work. This is the glorious salvation of my species.
Gun's overheated.
You will not destroy the work we have started.
Hang on. I'm just gonna destroy you. And then all the work you did. Hell. Yoink. Yoink. Break all your stuff, because you don't need it anymore. That. Don't worry, Garrus, you'll be fine. Not quite sure what happened there, though. Good to know the shotgun is very good, but it does deplete quickly. Where am I? Security to security. Maintenance. Security office. Right, hang on. I want to go get those guys out of the cells. Maintenance. Whoops. No. Labs. Lab to detention cells. Oh. I missed the door. Hello. Hey, how's it going? You want to get out?
Well, you're not a Gath, and you're not wearing a lab coat. I guess I'm glad to see you. Lieutenant Gonto Imnes of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment, captured during recon. I assume the fleet was called in to destroy the base?
Everyone here is indoctrinated. You might be working for Saren.
My whole team was altered, but I was left alone as a control subject. I still have my senses, although I almost wish I didn't. I watched good people reduced to mindless husks. There wasn't anything left. Others died during the experiments. I envy them.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying indoctrination. Symptoms, progress. Saren uses it to control his people, but I don't think he fully understands it. I don't know much else. I just saw what it did to the others. Turned them into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please. Let me out.
I don't trust you.
If I let you up, how do I know you won't just attack me?
It's obvious that I'm not crazed or drooling like the others. Let me out and I'll stay out of your way.
Do you know anything about the experiments they were conducting?
They were studying...
Okay,
There's not
same
much
as
else.
before.
I just saw what it did to the
Oh,
others.
I don't
Turned them
know.
into empty husks. I can't end up like that, please.
I feel like this
Let
is...
me out.
I feel like this is like a big brain play from Saren where he's made all the other ones mindless. Maybe they were failed experiments. He's the successful one, and he's now going to try and get in amongst our ranks or like our own people. Oh, I don't know.
If I let you up,
It's obvious that I'm
Yeah,
not crazed or drooling like the others. Let me out and I'll stay out of your way.
No.
sorry, I can't take that chance. I'm not opening your cell.
No, don't leave me here. Please.
No, you can stay in there. It's fine.
There's nothing left of them.
No, this is no way to treat a prisoner. Kill them, sure, but to leave them like this.
Better to die than to live like this.
Yep.
I've never agreed more, Shepard. It's what I would want.
Oh, jeez. Hell yeah. I go back and talk to him.
Please, don't leave me here. I don't want to end up like the others. I saw what those experiments did to them.
No, I'm not letting you out.
If I let you up,
It's obvious that I'm not crazed or drooling like... No.
Sorry. I genuinely don't trust you. Can't shoot that one, apparently. Well, I mean, they're not all like it, and they've had some that have been in lab coats. I feel like he's a decoy. He was just someone there. They set a trap. Saren knows this is happening because he's so fucking clever. Where's this one go? The labs. Okay, we didn't take this one before. Let's see where this goes. It's just the stairs up there instead of the elevator. What's it somewhere else?
What do you want? I told you everything. Who are you? Alliance, right? I knew someone would come. It tried to break me, but it couldn't. I shut it out.
nobody's going anywhere till I get some answers.
Private Mano Savat of the 3rd Infiltration Regiment STG, sir. Captured well on reconnaissance 6 days ago. Glad to answer, sir. Never any questions from these bastards. Just whispers and poking and cutting. I'd have said anything to get out and get some payback. That's not too much to ask, is it? A little payback?
What did they do to you, soldier?
Experiments, but I don't know what for. The effect of incessant whispering on my shortening temper? Who knows? I just need out.
Something's not right here, Shepard.
Yeah, I don't trust him.
Setting him free could endanger the mission.
No. No. I need to get out. This room is too small and it keeps talking and I really want to get out of here and get some work done. I need to get out. Let me out.
No.
I can't take that chance.
Can't take that chance. No chance. I need to do what it says. I have to. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Oh dear, I don't know what was better, the noise of him hitting the cell door or Dinglebert's face, just like, what the fuck? Hey bud. Hey, you're just going mad. Yeah, I don't trust any of you. I'm sorry, you're staying in there. Alright. That was funny though. Thank you for the comedic relief. Behave. Okay, nothing up here. Get off of the thing. It's locked. Goodies! What if I do? Worth it. Maintenance bay. Okay, maybe we have to come back for this. Okie dokie. Right. Back up here. How we doing, boys? Feeling good? That's what I thought. Where's the damn exit? Oh, it's over here, right? This way. Hello? Excuse you? Okay. Looks good.
Don't shoot! Please, I just want to get out of here before it's too late.
Let's hear it. Who are you, and what do you want?
Ranathanoptis, neurospecialist. But this job isn't worth dying over, or worse. You think the indoctrination only affects prisoners? Sooner or later, Saren will want to dissect my brain too.
I thought this was a breeding facility.
Not this level. We're studying Sovereign's effect on organic minds. At least that's what I assumed. Saren kept us in the dark as much as possible.
You helped him and you didn't even know why?
I didn't have the option of negotiating. This position is a little more permanent than I had expected. But I can help you. This elevator behind me goes to Saren's private lab. I can get you in. See? Full access. All of Saren's private files. Are we good? Can I go?
What were you studying here?
It's that ship, Sovereign. It emits some kind of signal. Undetectable, but it's there. I've seen the effects. Saren uses it to influence his followers. To control them. It's called indoctrination. Direct exposure to the signal turns you into a mindless slave, like the Solarian test subjects. But there's collateral damage, too.
What do you mean by collateral damage?
Sovereign's signal is too strong. Spend too much time near the ship and you feel it, like a tingle at the back of the skull. It's like a whisper you can't quite hear. You're compelled to do things, but you don't know why. You just obey. Eventually, you just stop thinking for yourself. It happens to everyone at the facility. My first test subject was the man I replaced. Now I just want to get out of here before it happens to me.
Why is Saren researching this? Isn't he the one controlling it?
The signal comes from the ship. It makes us obey Saren, but I don't think he controls it. Not exactly. I think he's scared it might be affecting him. Indoctrination is subtle. By the time the effects become noticeable, it's usually too late.
Tell me more about this signal.
Signal's not exactly the right word. There's some kind of energy field emanating from the ship. It changes thought patterns. Over time, days, maybe a week, it weakens your will. You become easier to manipulate and control, but it's a degenerative condition. There's a balance between control and usefulness. The less freedom a subject maintains, the less capable it becomes.
My question is how much exposure she had. I mean, she wasn't locked up, which is a good start, and she seems to have all of her wits. But she's also going to have to escape a blast radius, so she's probably going to die anyway. Just
I'm
go.
gonna blow this place to hell and gone. If you want to make it out alive, you better start running.
What? You can't. But I'll never. Ah!
Well,
You enjoyed that, Commander.
a little bit. I mean, at least she's not stuck in a cell. That guy's got no chance. I trust her more, surprisingly, but... random stuff. What a view. Rex? 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 Rex, you... you. Thank you. Saren's private lab. Show me more. Okay. Lots of doors, lots of elevators.
Commander, look over here. It's another beacon, like the one on Eden Prime.
Oh dear. Let's go touch it again. Okay, well, we're still standing.
I get the feeling something bad is about to happen.
Just a bit.
You are not Saren.
What is that? Some kind of VI interface?
Rudimentary creatures of blood and flesh. You touch my mind, fumbling in ignorance, incapable of understanding.
I don't think this is a VI.
There is a realm of existence so far beyond your own, you cannot even imagine it. I am beyond your comprehension. I am sovereign.
So you're the ship.
Sovereign isn't just some Reaper ship Saren found. It's an actual Reaper.
That's concerning.
Reaper, a label created by the Protheans to give voice to their destruction. In the end, what they chose to call us is irrelevant. We simply are.
The Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago. You couldn't have been there. It's impossible.
Organic life is nothing but a genetic mutation. An accident. Your lives are measured in years and decades. You wither and die. We are eternal, the pinnacle of evolution and existence. Before us, you are nothing. Your extinction is inevitable. We are the end of everything.
Oh, zip it.
Whatever your plan is, it's going to fail. I'll make sure of that.
Confidence born of ignorance. The cycle cannot be broken.
Cycle? What cycle?
The pattern has repeated itself more times than you can fathom. Organic civilizations rise, evolve, advance, and at the apex of their glory, they are extinguished. The Protheans were not the first. They did not create the Citadel. They did not forge the mass relays. They merely found them. The legacy of my kind.
Why would you construct the mass relays, then leave them for someone else to find?
Your civilization is based on the technology of the mass relays. Our technology. By using it, your society develops along the paths we desire. We impose order on the chaos of organic evolution. You exist because we allow it, and you will end because we demand it.
They're harvesting us. They're here to wipe us out.
Where are the rest of the Reapers? Are you the last of your kind?
We are Legion. The time of our return is coming. Our numbers will darken the sky of every world. You cannot escape your doom.
Where did you come from? Who built you?
We have no beginning. We have no end. We are infinite. Millions of years after your civilization has been eradicated and forgotten, we will endure.
What do you want from us? Slaves? Resources?
My kind transcends your very understanding. We are each a nation, independent, free of all weakness. You cannot even grasp the nature of our existence.
You're not even alive. Not really. You're just a machine. And machines can be broken.
Your words are as empty as your future. I am the vanguard of your destruction. This exchange is over.
cool trick.
Commander, we got trouble.
Lay it on me, Joker. I love bad news.
That ship's Sovereign? It's moving. I don't know what you did down there, but that thing just pulled a turn that would shear any of our ships in half. It's coming your way, and it's coming hard. You need to wrap things up in there fast.
This console's been disabled. Orders, Commander.
We'll head for the breeding facility. Time to blow this place to hell.
Right, Commander. I'll meet you there. Joker out.
It's an exit now? No? Shit. Alright. Guess now we go back the other way. Okay, well that thing's creepy and menacing and ominous and every other word that describes that thing. Oh shit, hi. Get out of the way.
Yeah, they're turning from your position, Gieto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off. Hold them.
That seems bad. Oh, shove off. Don't be overheating, gun. What the? Okay. Promise you, friend, I'm not the one you want to run at. Where the hell are we now? Turret control. I probably need to turn that off. Oh, but this thing's down there. Hang on. Drink. Okay, cool. Ooh.
That turret could punch some nasty holes in the north.
You... Holy hell! What did just... What? Oh, okay. Okay, that's still shattered. Good to know. Let's see. That was rude.
Yeah, they're turning from your position, Gieto. Looks like Shadow kicked a sensitive spot. Alenko, head them off. Hold them.
Oh, did we come back that way? Okay, we just turned and ran immediately. What am I? Why are you using that shotgun? Use the sniper rifle. Okay. Note to self, whenever we get back to that corner, be very careful. I got melted. Okay. Right. Where's the sniper? Don't know if I...
Turret could punch some nasty holes in the Normandy.
Stop it. Put your head back there. Why is that thing not dead yet? What is that thing made of? There we go. Jeez. Jesus. Okay, somebody's got a rocket. One more rocket for you. There'd be something down here. I have a bunch of stuff again. God damn it. Find a vendor and sell it all. Okay. Right, give me a minute. I've got... Activate. What are you shooting at?
Look out! They followed us up.
That it? Oh, give me a minute. Take. Alright. Screw it. Anything less than 7's getting scrapped. I'll cut it out. Again. Okay, so... Do you mind?
On the gun, Shadow Team. Now it's our turn.
That was not necessary. Very rude. Alright. Yeah, so I had been forgetting to also reduce my mods to Omnigel, so I had to just... a metric ton of stuff to get rid of. Either way. All done now. We should be good for a while. We're now loaded on credits and on Omnigel. That was awkward. Aid station? Is this going to be a boss fight or something?
That's it. We need to clear the gate and set those charges.
I fucking saw you. Double kill.
Charges set. Everyone bunker down. Bunker down.
Big potential fight area.
All right! Nice work. That's one less thing to worry about. Commander, I'm bringing us in. I'll get as close to the site as I can.
Pardon me? Oh, here she comes.
Bomb is in position. We're all set here.
Commander, do you read me?
The nuke is almost ready, Lieutenant. Get to the rendezvous point.
Negative, Commander. The Geth have us pinned down on the AA tower. We've taken heavy casualties. We'll never make the rendezvous point in time.
Hold tight. We're coming to get you.
Negative. Just make sure that nuke is set. We'll hold them as long as we can.
And he's
It's okay,
dead.
Commander. I need a couple of minutes to finish arming the nuke. Go get them and meet me back here.
I just
You keep
Fine.
that nuke safe.
yes. All right, defend her, random person that hasn't said anything. How am I going now? Breeding trench. Okay, so we came in from that way. We need to go this way. Don't worry, Caden, whatever your damn name is. I'm coming to get you. Even though I don't really like you very much, but it's fine. Rogan Warlord. Oh, not much of a warlord anymore. Come on, boys, we got this. Rex, just eat him. I swear, if she dies just because Biden can't do his job properly, I'm gonna be pissed. She's tolerable. He's not.
Geth are sending in reinforcements.
Chief, we just spotted a troop ship inbound to your location.
It's fine.
It's already here, and it's bleeding Geth all over the bomb site.
Can you hold them off?
There's too many! I don't think we can hold them! I'm activating the nuke!
What the hell are you doing, Williams?
Making sure this bomb goes off, no matter what! It's done, Commander. Go get the lieutenant and get the hell out of here!
Everyone's so eager to kill themselves.
We can handle ourselves. Go back and get Williams.
Good.
Williams, radio Joker and tell him to meet us at the bomb site.
Yes, Commander,
It's the right choice, and you know it, Ash.
Yeah, I know it is.
Fight hard, Lieutenant. Die proud.
Aye, aye, Commander.
So, as much as my dislike Caden coming into play is definitely coming into play, there's also the fact that if they kill Ashley and the one dude that seemed to be trying to protect her, what's stopping them from somehow deactivating the nuke and foiling this entire plan? So, no, fuck you, Caden. Die with honor. I mean, he's honorable. He's not too bad as far as characters go. But certainly, like, my least favorite of the squad so far. I'm back. Nice rocket, nerd. Who is shooting me from behind? Does it turn you back on the enemy? Good shot. Is it Geth Prime? No wonder you were doing so much damage. You good? Stop it.
Commander, you need to set the nuke and get out. We can't hold. Left flank, suppressing fire, suppressing.
Oh, there he is.
I applaud you, Shepard. My Geth were utterly convinced the Solarians were the real threat. An impressive diversion. Of course, it was all for nothing. I can't let you disrupt what I've accomplished here. You can't possibly understand what's really at stake.
This isn't complicated. You'll do anything to get power, even joining with the Reapers.
You've seen the vision from the beacons, Shepard. You of all people should understand what the Reapers are capable of. They cannot be stopped. Do not mire yourself in pointless revolt. Do not sacrifice everything for the sake of petty freedoms. The Protheans tried to fight, and they were utterly destroyed. Trillions dead. But what if they had bowed before the invaders? Would the Protheans still exist? Is submission not preferable to extinction?
I'd rather die than live under the rule of those machines.
Now you see why I never came forward with this to the Council. We organics are driven by emotion instead of logic. We will fight even when we know we cannot win. But if we work with the Reapers, if we make ourselves useful, think how many lives could be spared. Once I understood this, I joined Sovereign. Though I was aware of the dangers, I had hoped this facility could protect me.
You're afraid Sovereign is influencing you. You're afraid he's controlling your thoughts.
I've studied the effects of indoctrination. The more control Sovereign exerts, the less capable the subject becomes. That is my saving grace. Sovereign needs me to find the conduit. My mind is still my own, for now. But the transformation from ally to servant can be subtle. I will not let it happen to me.
Why are the Geth following Sovereign?
They believe Sovereign to be some kind of god, the pinnacle of their own evolution. But the reaction of their deity is most telling. It is insulted. Sovereign does not desire the pitiful devotions the Geth hurl at it. They are just tools, and no amount of belief on their part will change that. But as tools, they are useful. They will survive the coming invasion. If organic life is to survive, we must also prove we are useful. We must work with the Reapers.
Tell me why Sovereign needs the conduit. Tell me what it is. Maybe we can find a way to stop them.
The conduit is the key to your destruction and my salvation. Sovereign needs my help to find it. That is the only reason I have not been indoctrinated.
I'm not like you. I'd rather die fighting than live as a slave.
I'm not doing this for myself. Don't you see? Sovereign will succeed. It is inevitable. My way is the only way any of us will survive. I'm forging an alliance between us and the Reapers, between organics and machines. And in doing so, I will save more lives than have ever existed. But you would undo my work. You would doom our entire civilization to complete annihilation. And for that, you must die.
Boss fight. Can you lot get out of... What is happening? Let me move. Jeez. Where is he? Killing my men. Oh, he killed me then. Is that Caden? No. Why are you hesitating to shoot him?
All right, everybody, hang on!
Well, shit. Also, it's been a while since...
I can't believe Caden didn't make it. How could we just leave him down there?
Hold on. Also, it's been a while since we've actually seen Saren. Even longer than it probably seems, because of breaks in between recording. Is he always like part robotic, or is that something that's happening over time? I think it's happening over time, but I'm not sure.
We had to leave him behind. Saren has to be stopped, at any cost.
It should have been me, Commander. You know that.
You had the main objective. No, it shouldn't.
Chief Williams, I am your commanding officer. I did what I had to do. Don't question my orders.
I'm sorry, Commander. You saved my life. I'm grateful for that. But it should have been me. Alenko was a superior officer. I would have gladly stayed behind.
Get it together, soldier. Caden's blood is on Saren's hands. And when we find that son of a bitch, I'll make him pay.
Yes, sir. We'll get it done.
Commander, excuse me for interrupting, but I have an idea. I think the beacon you found in Saren's base was similar to the one you found on Eden Prime.
Oh shit.
It may have filled in the missing pieces of your vision. I might be able to help you put all those pieces together.
You want to join our minds again, don't you? Okay, go ahead.
You betray me, I'll kill you first.
Relax, Commander. Embrace eternity.
Like some weird eclipse. Okay.
Incredible. I never thought the images would be so intense. I need a moment to collect myself.
We don't have a moment. Snap out of it and tell me what you saw.
It's a distress call. A message sent out across the Prothean Empire. A warning against the Reapers, but the warning came too late.
What about the conduit?
There were other images, locations, places I recognized from my research. Ilos! The conduit is on Ilos!
I've never heard that name before.
I am not surprised. Ilos is in a region of space accessible only through the Mu Relay, but the Mu Relay was lost thousands of years ago. Nobody knows where it is.
How do you lose a mass relay?
Its original coordinates would place it deep inside the Terminus systems. Unfortunately, a star in one of those nearby systems went nova roughly 4,000 years ago. The shockwave sent the relay trillions of kilometers off course. Then the dust and the radiation from the exploding star engulfed that entire region in a dense nebula cloud. Finding any object in space is difficult. Finding the Mu Relay inside a nebula cloud is virtually impossible. It would take decades.
If nobody's ever been there, how did you recognize Ilos from my visions?
I recognized some of the landmarks from the photos and vids I'd seen during my
Who
research.
says vids?
I know of Ilos. I just do not know where it is.
Just say videos, goddammit.
Are you saying it's hopeless?
I am afraid so. Unless you somehow find the coordinates for the Mu Relay, then it would be possible to... Oh... I am sorry. The joining is exhausting. I should go to the medical bay and lie down for a moment.
Are you sure it was the joining? I feel fine.
Your role in our communion is passive. I am the one who must submerge myself in your mind, drown myself in your thoughts. It is more difficult than it looks. The human subconscious instinctively resists the joining, Commander. A strong personality like yours makes it even harder. I just need some time to recover.
Dr. Chakwas should take a look at you.
That will not be necessary. I just need some rest, somewhere quiet.
We're done here. Dismissed.
Commander, there's a convoy nearby. I can link us in if you want to report back to the Citadel Council. You know, to warn them about Sovereign.
They're not going to believe any of this. Not without proof. We'd just be wasting our time.
Aye, aye, Commander. Sovereign will be sitting on Citadel's roof before those bastards will listen to us.
True. Damn, that was a long mission. Fun one, though. Right. Let's quickly catch up with the crew, see if they have anything to say. Say anything new?
Yes, Commander.
Speak freely, Presley. I want to know if you have a problem with non-humans.
I trust you, Commander. If you think they belong here,
so you...
then so do I.
Carry on, Presley.
The dialogue hasn't
Yes,
been updated, so I'm assuming no. Check in with Joker.
Commander, I know it couldn't have been easy for you down there. Making the call between Alenko and Williams must have been... I'm sorry, sir. I don't know if I could have done it.
There is no right choice for something like that. I just hope I never have to go through it again.
No, I'm not blaming you, Commander. I'm just... I mean, it's hard, you know?
Saren's still out there, Joker. Hold it together. We need you.
Don't worry, I won't let you down. I want to be there when you make that son of a bitch pay.
Good man. You're a bit annoying, Joker, but all in all, you're pretty cool. Good part of the team. Williams is probably going to be super depressed. But oh well. Where's she at? Yeah, no. Wait. Other side's the doctor's office, right? You say anything new? Dr. Chakwa.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving them?
Humanity needs the
Oh,
Alliance.
you've already asked.
Goodbye, Commander.
I've asked that. Oh, this is where she is.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
Alliance medical personnel take courses in alien biology, just in case.
I've been thinking about Saren. I actually feel a little sorry for him now.
He's no innocent victim. He was a ruthless bastard long before he fell under Sovereign's control.
I know his reputation, but he was a Spectre. I think he honestly believed everything he did was for the greater good. I wonder how he first fell into Sovereign's trap. Did he think he could somehow stop the Reapers from returning? Or was he simply driven by a lust for power and glory?
There's nothing noble about Saren or what he did. He got exactly what he deserved.
Yes, I suppose you're right. I should not waste sympathy on Saren, not when there are so many others who have suffered because of him. Let's not spend every free minute talking about Saren. It is bad enough we are chasing him across the galaxy.
Fair enough.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
I mean, if she's honest.
You're right. That doesn't sound very interesting.
On occasion, I have run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumbled across small bands of privateers. That probably does not seem very exciting to someone like you. I guess seeking out history's lost secrets holds a special appeal for me. I would give a century of my life to discover a beacon like the one you found on Eden Prime. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No, I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Oh dear, it's too funny.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating
Try hard enough.
is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
No, without that, Tinder.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld.
That's fair enough, I suppose.
Our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood, though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face. It is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
Why agree to the union if she didn't want any children?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Awkward ending to a conversation, but sure. Cool. I like how they've done something different with the idea of, obviously in a lot of movies and games and stuff like that, whenever there's something to do with like pure bloods or non-pure bloods, it's usually... Oh, hi. Oh, so you got out all right. It's usually the other way around, where it's like, you know, pure bloods are the preferred, whereas in this one they've thrown it on its head and in quite an interesting way as well, so fair play to them for that. That's cool.
It was an honor working with you, Commander Shepard. Despite the losses, our mission was a success. Lieutenant Alenko's actions will not go unnoticed. His sacrifice has earned humanity a great deal of respect from my people.
He knew what the risks were.
Of course. The grim reality that every soldier must accept. Rest assured, Commander, my men and I will not forget what you have accomplished here.
Good.
We will leave your ship as soon as you reach your next destination. Perhaps we will have the opportunity to work together again someday.
You have my gratitude, Commander. Most people would have left our team behind. The captain considers the mission a success. I defer to his judgment.
Let me see what you have.
Oh. Okay, we're gonna buy both of those. And that. And that. In case. Oh, sorry, we'll buy that as well. Don't mind. Thank you. Hey, bud. How's it going?
Commander, things got heated back on Vermeer. You did what you had to do. I respect your choice.
I appreciate what you did, Rex. I won't forget it.
Just make sure it was worth it. Saren has to pay for what he's done.
No matter what it takes, I'm gonna hunt him down and kill him.
I like the sound of that.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Commander?
About Lieutenant Alenko. How are you holding up?
Can't say I'm better. Sorry for anything I said back there. I don't want any deaths on my hands, and it's my fault.
No, it's not. I just told you that. I made the choice.
Williams, listen to me. I'm in command of this mission. I made the call, not you. He's dead because of me.
It's funny. I don't have any fear of dying for the Alliance. But when I think of someone dying for me, if you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Torfin?
I didn't stop and agonize over it while everyone else was in danger. We've got work to do, Williams. We'll remember him later.
Yeah. A good guy like him must be with God now, huh? so nothing to be sad about. He must be happier. Thanks for the advice, Commander.
If he's religious, I suppose.
What's your opinion on the last mission?
We've got a hard fight ahead. Fleets of AI dreadnoughts who've exterminated all life dozens of times over. I think the odds are against us.
When it comes to the survival of humanity, who gives a rat's ass about odds? We're gonna fight them.
Aye, aye, Commander. But I'm infantry. Against Reapers, my rifle may as well fire spitballs. I won't have a place in this war. That's what pisses me off, not being able to shoot back.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Oh, I see.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Nah, too late.
Are you interested in the Lieutenant, Chief?
Of course not, sir.
Was.
Fraternization is against regulations. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Chief, should you be that casual with your commanding officer?
Sorry, Commander. Too much in the family mindset. My sisters and I have always been close. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Did your father serve with the fleet?
Yeah, took any crap posting he could get that offered space time. You know what? He worked his ass off trying to get recognized, but he never made it above serviceman 3rd class. He was real proud when I made Chief. First thing he did was salute.
What about your mother? You haven't mentioned her.
You must know what military wives are like. Strong because they have to be, able to raise kids while Dad's away on a 6-month cruise. She has a degree in planetary geology. She and Dad both wanted to see new worlds. She gave up her career to raise us, though.
You have more than one sister? Sounds like a big family.
Yeah, I'm the oldest, then Abby, then Lynn. Sarah's the youngest. She's still in high school. With 4 girls, Dad used to say he felt more outnumbered at home than on maneuvers.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
Where were you when this was going on?
I was on active duty. Sarah's graduating high school this year. This was only a couple of years back. They were on Amaterasu. At the time, I was assigned to Chernobog. Same cluster, but a dozen LY away. Close enough to talk regularly, too far to make it back in an emergency. I couldn't afford a fast packet flight.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed.
In the woods?
She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
Did anything happen while you were home?
My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but you can't raise a family there. I cannot rest from travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone. For always roaming with a hungry heart, much have I seen and known, cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
Dear. What now?
Is the rest of your life story this dull?
Not everyone can bust up a slaver ring on their first tour, Commander. Some of us just live ordinary lives. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
I thought you said he was dead.
You know, from heaven, wherever that is. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
As long as you don't preach it.
Your beliefs are your business. I'm your commanding officer, not your moral compass.
I appreciate that, Skipper. I should double-check my gear before we move out. Those Krogan aren't gonna kill themselves.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I should get back to my duties, Skipper. Rifles don't maintain themselves. Not yet, anyway.
Fair point, I
I
suppose.
wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
Dismissed, Chief.
Oh. Alright. Where's Garrus?
Sir.
Here he is. How's it going, bud?
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development. But there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set.
Excuse me?
Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation, to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Good thinking. Lackeys are always easier to scare.
Exactly. Though in this case it paid off in a different way. One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body. Some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs, but they wouldn't listen.
No wonder you hated it there. Those idiots just let him fly away.
Yes, they did. I went to Palin and told him what I thought of him and his policies. He said if I didn't like it, I could quit. Well, I almost did. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
A few casualties is a small price to pay to stop someone like that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, those hostages might be wishing they'd died by now anyway. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Oh yeah, I'll go kill him.
Coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Salion, I want to be there when you find him.
Hell yeah. Fine by me. Got some more licenses.
Looking for supplies?
Yes.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
We're actually kind of poor again now. Wait, what is this? Master gear. What type of assault rifle? Only available to specters. Its accuracy and damage are unmatched. How do I move it? Yoink. Oh, very poor now. Next bunch of stuff we get, we're selling it. So we spoke to you. Okay, there's only Tali left, right?
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me, especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving, and the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
Whiskey.
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sounds like the pilgrimage isn't just about finding resources for the fleet. Maybe it's about teaching you to appreciate your people and culture.
You're probably right. We Quarians spend our whole lives traveling. But really, we never leave home. The pilgrimage has given me a whole new perspective on our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them. But maybe they just wanted a different life.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million Quarians in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people are strong. Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
That's your government.
The Conclave is our civilian branch of government. Each ship can elect a representative to serve on the Conclave and make decisions that affect the fleet as a whole. On matters that affect an individual ship, however, the captain has the final say. It's a tradition that dates back to the early days, when the fleet was governed by martial law. Fortunately, most captains nowadays are smart enough to have an elected council from their crew to give them advice and guidance.
So the ultimate power rests with elected officials.
In practice, the Conclave and the respective council for each ship tend to set the rules that govern our daily lives. But in theory, we are still under military jurisdiction. The 5 top-ranking military officials in the fleet serve on the Admiralty Board. These 5 have the power to overrule any decision by the Conclave in case of emergency. To do so requires unanimous agreement among the Admiralty, and they can only do this once. After that, the entire board must resign their posts. It's a safeguard that served us well. In nearly 3 centuries, the Admiralty Board has only overruled the Conclave 4 times.
I should go.
Wait, where'd the other dialogue option go?
See you later.
Hang on. Back to sleeping and the ship being noisy.
Shepard, you need something?
I want to know more about the Geth.
Not really,
I
but...
doubt I can tell you anything you don't already know. It's been almost 3 centuries since they drove my people into exile.
I think I've already heard this.
All I know is the story of their origins. What they were when we created them, and how they turned on us.
Sure, I guess. Go through it anyway, just in case.
The Geth were originally created to serve as an automated manual labor force. Initially, their intelligence was as limited as any VI. Over time, we made small modifications to their programming to allow them to perform more varied and complex tasks, bringing them closer and closer to true AI status.
How come the Council didn't step in and stop you?
This wasn't true AI research. We may have been skirting the bounds of the law, but we never did anything that was actually illegal. The changes were so insignificant, so gradual, that we were able to control them. Or so we thought. But one thing we underestimated was the power of the neural network. A million Geth thinking simultaneously created an inherently unstable matrix.
So, the Geth share brainpower?
Many of the Geth's logic systems were designed to work in concert with other nearby Geth. Basically, the more of them you have in a group, the smarter they are.
So there's some sort of group consciousness?
No, nothing like that. They cannot share sensory data or information. Their programming cannot handle that much simultaneous input. Each Geth maintains an individual awareness and identity. The neural network only operates on a process-based level. It's basically the synthetic equivalent of a subconscious. But when they're in close proximity, they can coordinate low-level functional processes, freeing up more capacity for original or independent thought.
What made them rebel?
As we built more and more Geth, their effective intelligence became more sophisticated, more abstract. One day, a Geth began to ask its Quarian overseer questions about the nature of its existence. Am I alive? Why am I here? What is my purpose? As you can imagine, this caused a near panic among my people.
What did you do?
It was inevitable the newly sentient Geth would rebel against their situation. We knew they would rise up against us, so we acted first. A general order went out across all Quarian-controlled systems to permanently deactivate all Geth. The Geth responded to this order violently.
You didn't really think they'd just let you destroy them without a fight, did you?
The hope was that most of the Geth would still be little more than machines, incapable of organized resistance. But they had progressed much further than anyone anticipated. The war was long and bloody. Millions upon millions of Quarians died at their hands. In the end, we were forced to flee our own homeworld. We feared the Geth would pursue us, but they never came beyond the Veil. Now we drift through space, exile searching for a way to reclaim what was once ours.
I want to know more about the pilgrimage.
When my people reach maturity, we leave our birth ships and seek acceptance.
Okay, I know we've had this before, so I'm going to skip this.
This is presented as a gift to the captain of the respective ship we wish to join. If the gift is accepted, we are welcomed into the crew.
Can a captain choose to reject the gift?
That doesn't happen often. Most captains are eager to increase the size of their crew. It increases their own standing in our society. It's not the best way to make a good impression on a new community.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
Go back to talking about... I guess, fuck it. Whatever. Talk to you later. Okay, well, we caught up with everyone. We are a crew member down. There we go. Wait, what happened? Is his thing still here? Oh no, it just skips it. Sold him. Alright. Back to work.